Hi, I'm Peter and I'm going to show you something with tulips. And not just tulips. These are tulips from the Sun Valley Farms in Arcata. And those tulips are really awesome. Grown in soil. And look at this beautiful yellow color. This is Yellow Flight. It's one of the best yellow tulips. And what I'm gonna make is a combination between the Yellow Flight Tulips and this gorgeous Iris. Iris is such a beautiful flower, and the most particular thing about this variety called Telstar is that this one always opens. Instead of a lot of other ones, you buy them like this and they stay like this. But Telstar always opens. And the combination yellow and blue. How more spring can you get, right? And before starting, very important, we have to add some flower food to the water. This helps really to your flowers so that they last longer, and it keeps the water clean. And that's also very important, especially when you use glass vases like this here. Can you imagine when the water is getting dirty? That's not good. So to start, very important is that you start with some greenery. And the greenery, it's not just for the beauty, but as a matter of fact, it also helps you to create a base in your bouquet in which you can put your flowers in between. This particular green is Salal, also from the same area where the tulips are growing. And you can see I already get like a nice base here. And here I have some Huckleberry. So, and you know, if you are lucky and you have some greens in your garden, you can use whatever greens. It doesn't matter. And otherwise, you can always find them in the store. The store close by who is selling the tulips from Sun Valley and is also having all these beautiful greens. Now you can see that there is a kind of a system when I put this all together, that I start on the outside and then go on the inside. Important is that when you work with tulips, that you take off the leaves which are at the bottom to clean the stem, so that you don't have leaves in the water. Because when the leaves are in the water, then the water gets dirty. So you clean it up and you first start to put some tulips on the outside of your vase. Most important is that with tulips, they have their own life, I'm telling you. You know what? You put them here, tomorrow they are here. What you can do, of course, rearrange them every day, and that's pretty easy because you can massage them and you can move them in every direction you prefer to have them. But the easiest way is when you make your design in a way that even when they go up, that they don't disturb your design. And that's what you're gonna get when you have like first your flowers on the outside, then you start on the inside and keep them a little taller than the flowers on the outside. You see, you get almost like this round shape. So then tomorrow, for example, when the tulips are growing, then the shorter ones, they don't disturb the taller ones. So, and then we put one at the center, and it's already a beauty, but I'm gonna make it more beautiful and using this gorgeous Iris. This Iris, as I mentioned, Telstar, it's the best. They always open. What a pleasure to work with these. And the nice thing is also that the structure of the Iris, it's an open flower and it's a totally different structure than the tulip. So the tulip you can see as a focal, and although also the Iris is called a focal, nevertheless the shape of the flower is more wild and helps the tulip to be more beautiful, and the tulip helps the iris to be more beautiful. Now you can see I'm using the open flowers out of my bunch of irises on the outside, and the more closed ones I use on the inside. No worries, in a couple of hours they start to pop and they will open. You can even, if you want to have the effect immediately, help them by doing this. Don't do it too hard, of course. But you see, you can help them. And now it starts to open. Little tricks here. So you see, a beautiful arrangement which gives you a lot of joy and a lot of pressure. And for sure, when you have people coming over, they are like,